Hi, friends. How are you? Oh my goodness. It's so good to be talking to you again. I'm honestly really excited. I haven't made a video in a while, and the reason is because I've just been focused on where to put my time. I've just been really taking my time the last month, asking the Lord, where do you want me to put my time? What do you want me to do? As I sort through some new adventures that I'm on right now. So I'll tell you more about these new adventures later, but which have to do with inner healing. So I'll share more on that in another video. But today I just want to quickly share with you this fun conversation that I had with Osias this morning. So he came to me when we were having breakfast and said, I want to spend the day with Todd White. And I was like, oh, cool. That's great. So we chatted about that, and then I remembered that there was a time when I really wanted to not just spend the day, but maybe just get to hang out or have even a 10-minute conversation with Heidi Baker. So she's an amazing speaker, missionary. She loves Jesus. And I thought if I could get to meet her, if I could get to talk to her, have her pray for me, then something would just happen. Something would change. I want what she has, that really, really passionate love for the Lord, that lay down. I would do anything for you, God, love for God. I'm like, I want more of that. And so anyways, long story short is she actually ended up coming to my home church at the time. And so I thought if I could just volunteer and pick her up from the airport, or if I could just do anything to actually meet her in person, then I would get that chance, and then something would shift or change, or she would just light some kind of fire in me or something. And you can imagine that I am a little embarrassed admitting this, but it's really how I felt. I mean, I had read a few of her books and loved what she was doing. And anyways, so the service came, and I went like an hour and a half early because I didn't get the chance to do anything, no volunteer positions to help her out or get to connect with her. I went to the service that she was speaking at an hour and a half early. So I got there, and by the time worship started, I just got right into worship and was feeling so excited and passionate, but also just kind of forcing myself because I kept thinking about Heidi Baker. I was like, just focus on God. Worship is about God. Just focus on him. So I did. And then I hear God say to me, Sue, Heidi Baker's my daughter. And so are you. And I was like, what are you saying? And so I had this conversation with God, and what he revealed to me was what was in my heart. So there were some things that were out of place. I repented for idolatry and, kind of mentally removed the pedestal that I had put her on. I didn't think I had, I thought I had a normal excited perspective, not an over the top excited perspective. But as I was talking with God and as I was sort of readjusting these things within me, then the worship time ended and Heidi Baker came out, and I was like, yeah. And I didn't feel any extra excitement. It was as if any speaker that I enjoy listening to was walking on the stage. So I was excited. I was excited to hear what she would preach on. I was excited because I know that I would be inspired and enjoy hearing the word of God. But I wasn't feeling like something incredible was going to happen, like I was about to be changed forever. And from that time, though, I will tell you the thing that I started to really focus on even more than I had been before is encountering Jesus, getting in the secret place, because I promise you, that is the place where you are going to have that fire inside of you lit. That is the place where you are going to have your faith grow so big that no one could shut it down. No one and nothing in no circumstance. Getting in the secret place and encountering Jesus, being vulnerable to him and talking to him and worshiping him and just having relationship, intimate relationship with him is what's going to make the change. That is what made the change for me. Everything changed when I started really insisting in the way that I was so excited and insisting on meeting Heidi Baker in person. I started insisting on meeting with Jesus face to face, just to be with him, to sit with him, to hear what he had to say, to just hear what he had to say to me and love him and learn more about him. And I'm telling you, that is the thing that just changed everything. And now sometimes I will find even like, oh, I'm reading the Bible or I'm, doing church things, but not having that like really quality, intimate time with him. But then I shift things back. That's like my like baseline, am I getting my like intimate quality time with God every day? But I am telling you, the times in my own room, in the privacy of my own home, just me and Jesus, those are the most powerful encounters. Those are the most powerful things and times that I have had with God where I feel shifted and changed. I've had amazing encounters with God at church for sure. But right now, while so many of us are not able to get to church, to have those gatherings in the same way, we're doing it online, which is awesome. But while we're not able to do that, I just want to encourage you to meet with him. Insist on it, that you just have to meet with him and believe with all of your heart, with just absolute excitement and expectation that something is going to shift, something is going to change forever. A lasting change is going to happen if you could just get face to face with Jesus, because it will. It actually will. It will change how you see the world. It will change how you feel the world. It will change how you interact with the world around you. At least it did for me. And I can promise you that that's who Jesus is. That's what he does. He gives us fresh perspective. He renews our mind. He heals our heart. And so when we spend that time with him, when we insist on getting those intimate encounters with him, we are changed. We are permanently changed forever. So that was my fun conversation with Ozias this morning. And I just felt inspired by remembering that and wanted to share it with you. So yeah, I love you. And I am so glad that you watched all the way to the end of this 8.5-minute video. Bless you. Have an amazing day. Bye, friend.